It's honestly one of the worst feelings when you want something so bad and you just feel like you're stuck in this loop of never breaking through to have it. But little do you know, every time you think about the fact you don't have it, you just unknowingly create more of that, which is not having it. So let's talk about ways that we can actually have it and really feel our desires and really step into the person that's going to have that. And what if I told you that it's actually easier than doing the most? You actually do less. This is usually really common when you're wanting somebody to text you back. Like, this is probably one of the most popular themes and topics when it comes to like manifesting something, especially a desire. Like, one of the most popular things is a person. Like, we want a specific person into our life. So I'm going to use that as today's example. Sorry, I'm eating pizza. Let's say you just texted them or you are waiting to hear back from them. And the more you think about the fact that they didn't answer you or the fact that you didn't hear from them yet, that's right, you create more of the feeling and reality that they're not going to text you back. Like, you're almost feeding it. Like, it's funneling all this energy into the concept that you've created of not hearing from them. Your fears are listening to you and creating your reality. You are basically playing and projecting, like moving pictures in your head and creating a story, and your mind and everything in you is believing this story. So you need to change the story. This is the beauty of our imagination. We're creating our reality in our heads. So with that being said, get really creative on the things you do want to happen and abandon the fears, because the fears are going to manifest the more you focus on them and give them energy. And it's going to feel a little bit contradicting because you're going to be like, yeah, this is a lie. I'm not feeling like I have my desire. They aren't texting me. They aren't here. I'm going to check my phone and look, no text. But that's where you need to stop. That is not going to help you. And if you're desperate enough and you want real results, you're going to have to leave that whole whatever you're doing behind. Like I said, this is the fun part. Get very delusional. One, you don't have anything to lose. You already don't have that desire, that manifestation. You need to be envisioning everything that you want to happen as clearly and as specific as you can. Release the fears and the doubts of the outcome of them not reaching out to you. You need to skip ahead. You need to embrace the feeling of if they had already reached out to you, if they had already did the thing you wanted. The secret is to embrace the emotion of the result you want. So if you feel like on top of the moon, on top of the world happy, if they were to text you, then that's the feeling and emotion that you need to be entertaining. And it's so important you do that because our nervous system is tracking how we feel and then communicating that and signaling it to our brain. And our brain is like interpreting that. Jesus, I can't talk. Our brain is interpreting that. And it's like, okay, this is Gia's reality. This is what's happening. Like, this is actually what we're going to believe. And we're going to keep replaying this story. So just be super excited and skip to the good part. The whole reason you actually want this person to be in your life is because you think you'll feel better in the having of this person. Like, your brain is telling you, like, if I have this, I will be so happy. So why don't you just skip to the part where you're really happy and then the rest is just a bonus? Like, that's the irony of how, you know, we want something and we say, if we get this, this will make us happy. We will get the result of being happy and the way we want to feel. But if you just went and embodied that feeling already, then you would actually probably even get the person. No, you would get the person. Like, you 100% would. You're trying to embrace the feeling. So try that. Do that right now. That is all going to be happening in here. You are not doing anything physical. And you're saving yourself all of the nervous, heartache, anxiety. Like, just get delusional and be happy in here. Okay, skip to the good part. You don't have to work hard for this. Like, you just have to be creative enough and have enough trust in yourself and the universe to really bring this forward. Next is my favorite. Ready? Detach. So people really get caught up in the whole process of detachment, and it's not escapism, it's not neglect, It's just not being attached to the outcome, right? Make it a win-win situation. If they text me, that's amazing because I'd really like to hear from them. If they don't text me, that's great. I'm happy for them. I hope that they're happy. Like, that's all I could ask from them. And that is you not being attached to the outcome. It's a win-win. Always think of things in terms of a win-win situation. These are some things that you shouldn't do when wanting to hear from them. These will be low value behaviors and they're not going to bring you any closer to your goal, and especially with the topic we're using about hearing from somebody. And so the first one is going to be carrying conversations or double texting. If they want to talk to you, they will make that known. You trying to gain the validation and carry the conversation and know that like it's up to you, that's just something that's in your head that makes you think that it's going to work if you do this. So just remove that. What actually does make you valuable is that you're not always available, or you're more exclusive because you're not ready to text them back and just be there. Next would be something like seeking constant reassurance from them. Not only is it not attractive, but it also just shows that you don't have any self-confidence, and people really look for things that they would like for themselves in a partner. So if you were to go and like this person, I'm sure it's because they have a lot of qualities that you would like to have for yourself, and you want to be in their world and experience that with them. I'm sure the reason you like this person is because of the qualities they have, which are very of not low self-worth, I'm sure. It's really difficult to like somebody when they display a lot of low self-worth. It's like having a really dim light. It's like something that you aren't really chasing after. Next would be trying to achieve a new mindset. Something that feels natural for you and something that you can step into that isn't a full lie to yourself, or if you can, try to make yourself believe this new mindset. Maybe your current/old mindset is, I need them to text me back. I need them to like me. Your new mindset should be, I don't mind if they don't text me back because I'm living my life and I prioritize my needs first. And if they do, then that's great. I'm abundant. You also want to create the space for them to want to reach out to you and talk to you first. You want it to be their idea. You want it to come authentically. You want them to do it out of the own free will that they have to just do that and want to do that with you. Next is do less, obviously. Do less in dating, but do more in yourself. Get invested in your routine. Get invested into your hobbies. Get invested into your goals. There's nothing more attractive than when somebody is invested in themselves. Like I said, people want a piece of what you have, and that's why they want to date you. They want to mesh your lifestyles together. They want something that you have. They see something that you can offer them. That's how it works in relationships. And you're not going to offer anybody anything that you don't have. So invest in yourself so you can get to that point and you can offer them things that you already have. You have a full cup. The biggest thing, if you really want fast results, especially when it's manifesting a person and getting a text back, is to just be as delusional as you can that they already texted you. And I know that feels hard because you really want that text and you want it to be tangible and real, and it's only in here right now. But this is what needs to happen first, not this, not the physical. This needs to create this. Do you understand? So make sure you're being delusional. That's one of the biggest things I can offer in terms of advice for this to all work, is to get delusional. Good luck.